All right. All right. Why Drake hates LeBron? Drake hates LeBron. I don't fucking know. But I think I know why Drake unfollowed LeBron because he was at a pop-out show. But I ain't gonna lie, Drake can't be mad. Drake can't be mad, bro. If I'm LeBron and I'm in LA, I'm gonna pop out at the pop-out show too. So all the girls there. I mean, he's married. Everybody's there. I'm gonna pop out too.
15 long
You
years.
think I'm just not gonna pop out because I know you, Drake, or I'm cool with you? Like, bro, I'm at the show.
Great friendship with someone.
Regardless.
What a legendary night in NBA history. You're breaking the all-time scoring record.
Only to have them dancing on your grave with your worst enemy. Well, that's pretty much what Drake is experiencing with his longtime friend, LeBron James. In the past, it was common to see Drake not only dedicating entire songs to him, but there were also times where Drizzy even received mentorship from James when he was losing in a devastating beef with Pusha T.
Drake texts you and like, am I letting you down?
Yeah, what'd I tell you?
What did you say to him?
You said that I can never let you down.
Their bond went so deep that Drake even got a tattoo of LeBron's jersey on his left arm. So how did two kings of their own games go from being best friends to wanting nothing to do with each other? And who is the one to blame for the destruction of their friendship? It's your boy Luesta.
Wait, is it deeper than what I think it is?
And today we're gonna discuss why Drake hates LeBron. And by the end of the video, you'll see if this is just another case of Drake being sensitive, or if he truly has no friends left in an industry that he's been dominating for years. You see, the perceived rift between Drake and LeBron began making headlines in the middle of the Kendrick beef earlier this year. It all started with LeBron rapping along to Like That, which was the first installment of Drake's calculated decline. However, this can't be conclusively stamped as LeBron picking a side, since the lyrics of the song probably resonated with Bron on a personal level. You know, with Bron being one of the top candidates of the GOAT conversation, and the F the Big Three is just Big Me line from Kendrick. Also at that point, people weren't sure if the beef was going to be real or not, so people didn't pay LeBron too much mind. But when the beef became established, with both sides registering shots at each other, perspectives on who was rapping what song started to shift. If you were a public figure rapping Euphoria, it was assumed that you were on Team Kendrick. And if you were rapping Push-Ups, you were Team Drake. Which is why it became such a big deal when LeBron...
That's why it would be so hard to be a celebrity, bro. Like knowing both of them, or just trying to be able to know both of them, bro. Because you sing one song, you pick the side. You sing another song, you pick the side. You sing both sides. You sing both songs. Now you just a dick sucking that nigga. You just can't win.
Close friends with Drake.
That's what I mean.
Dancing and rapping Not Like Us with no reservation on multiple occasions, leading fans to debate whether LeBron was doing the right thing here. Black culture is fueled by hate and colorism, light game versus dark skin. You're not black enough, blah blah blah. LeBron should never dance to anything that Kendrick says, cause Drake has been his friend for so long. Weak. But before we go any further, I think it's important to understand the dynamic between Drake and LeBron. And we need to talk a little bit about their close, tight-knit friendship that they developed over the years. After the two of them met all the way back in 2009 during Drake's release party for So Far Gone, they've been able to build a pretty strong bond with one another. Pause. They would text each other before games, invest in businesses together, and over time, LeBron started to regard him as family. What we have is a real family. It's not just because we are successful at what we do. We really care about one another on a day-to-day basis. Anytime you got a friend that can come and support you in what you do, I really respect that. Drake was then seen showing out for LeBron's championship celebrations.
I have a pair.
Everybody had a pair.
I didn't have a pair till I got drafted.
I had a pair.
Listen, if you, Vince really had you believing that the shock technology in those shoes would make you jump
100%.
like that.
You could genuinely feel the brotherhood they had with each other. But after some time, the relationship started to become a little one-sided, as more often than not, it was always Drake who was congratulating Bron for a milestone or doing something for Bron. And very rarely is it the reverse.
LeBron, I'm honored to be a part of yet another historic night for you. 30,000 career points. It's incredible. It seems like every time we look up, you're setting another milestone or breaking another record. And I always tell you, you're one of the most inspirational people in my life. I'm honored to call you a brother.
It just seems like Drake is always looking up to LeBron, even going as far as getting a tattoo of LeBron's iconic high school jersey number on his body, which has pretty much turned into a meme at this point. And if we're trying to rationalize Drake's actions, we could say that people get tattoos of figures that mean something to them or inspire them in some capacity. But it just doesn't seem like LeBron feels the same way about Drake. This was made abundant.
But the thing is, I stopped saying it because we don't see, all we see is the internet. We don't see beyond that. We don't see in real life, bro. So I can't really
when
say.
Drake was straight up sunned by LeBron's show, following his feud with Pusha T and the revelation of his hidden kid.
Drake takes you and like, am I letting you down?
Yeah, what'd I tell you?
What did you say to him?
You said that I can never let you down.
Despite all of this, they still remained friends and hung out regularly. However, their friendship would soon come crumbling down with Kendrick Lamar's explosive hit track titled Not Like Us. A song that dubbed Drake as a certified pedophile, said that he colonizes America for his own monetary gain, that he f***ed his best friend and mentor's girl while he was in jail, and a whole lot more. Kendrick Lamar showed the world he was ready for war when his beef with Drake came to light. Even though Kendrick was cool with LeBron as well, he was definitely much more tighter with Drake. But
to this day, I still have not seen an I Like Us video, bro. I'm not picking on side. I'm just saying I just wasn't interested in
when push
seeing that
came to
video.
shove, he had to pick a side because that song would just not go away. Breaking record after record and getting played throughout the summer in every club, DJ set, and radio airwaves, Drake needed as much support from his friends as possible. And while Kevin Durant, who was also tatted on Drake's body, decided to publicly claim Team Drake, Bron was instead being filmed rapping along to the song. Now, it's bad enough that he was singing the song publicly when he was good friends with Drake, but appearing at Dot's pop-out show in LA probably made Drake sick to his stomach. Think about it, Drake was in the middle of getting clowned by the entire West Coast and other artists who were waiting for his downfall. To have someone who was basically one of your homies go to the pop-out show and rap along to a song calling you a PDF file has to be gut-wrenching. Cause LeBron was literally singing every word. This is somewhat ironic since LeBron is historically known for being horrible at remembering lyrics.
Oh my gosh.
The fact that the one
What did you say? What did you say?
The fact that the one song he gets right is the one clowning his alleged best friend is something that drew up a lot of reactions.
No way! Is this Bron? This ain't Bron. No way. I gotta zoom in. No way Bron is singing a part like, I'm not even Drake Mans like that. I don't even sing the parts of like I sing the Not Like Us joint, but some of the parts where he calling Drake a clear pedophile, I don't sing that part. That's just out of respect. I'm like, yo, that sound crazy, right? Yo, don't tell me this is Bron just singing OVO, the other vaginal option. What? Nah, that can't. That's not Bron. That's not Bron. Ain't no way that Bron. Ain't no Bron.
Bron is on the block list tonight. Drake has a tattoo of this man on his body. Shame on you, LeBron. Typical Bron front running like a bitch. Like we ain't seen him tweeting owls out, LOL. And the tweet they're referring to is this one, where LeBron's congratulating Drake on finishing his tour, mere days after being caught rapping like that on the court initially. At this point, it was clear to Drake that LeBron was no longer on his side. So, in typical Drake fashion...
Bruh, and this thing, like, you expect them to have a conversation outside of the internet. You know what I'm saying? Like,
he unfollows LeBron on Insta, hops on his alt account, and begins sending subliminal shots. The popular one everyone seemed to catch was when Team USA won the Olympics and Drake reposted this image saying, "Congrats to my brothers Jason Tatum, Steph Curry, and Kevin Durant," while leaving out LeBron's name despite being the MVP and saving the team multiple times. And this was when everyone definitely knew that something was up between them. Then we started seeing a picture floating around the internet of LeBron and his wife Savannah with a PG Lang Kendrick shirt, which many seem to think was directed at Drake.
Savannah might just really love that shirt, and I don't speak about people's wives, but she might just really love that shirt, brand, and Kendrick, and ain't paying what y'all doing no mind. Maybe. Nah. But LeBron posing in the picture the way he did with her in the shirt tells me that he saw the Drake post to all the Olympians that was not LeBron.
I mean, of course LeBron's seen it.
Go back and forth.
How could he not?
And it's interesting.
And I'm not rolling with the like she might just like that shirt and etc. because The James family are
Very
way
strategic.
too conscious of what they do and how it's perceived to the public.
However, there was also this random unsuspecting picture of a guy in his car posted on Drake's second account. Except, if you look into it, it's not actually a random guy. And that's actually a man who is known as Zlatan Ibrahimovic, who is a popular soccer player who out-auraed LeBron and also told him to stay out of politics in 2021. So from this post, we can infer that Drake was basically telling Bron to stay out of the beef. It's actually insane how much Drake puts into internet mind games, cause if he doesn't mess with anyone, he'll make sure the world knows that he doesn't mess with them. But if we think a little more about it, Drake probably called up LeBron and got a non-satisfactory response, leading him to get in his feelings and hop on Instagram. LeBron had been one of his guys from the beginning, and was someone he saw as a parallel to himself in another field. To have LeBron join in on his humiliation was something he probably didn't expect. And on LeBron's side of things, we need to ask if all of this even matters to him, or does he really hate Drake? LeBron has always been a fan of hip-hop, and over the years, we've seen him vibe to tunes from different parts of the country. He even proclaimed himself a hip-hop historian, and initially wanted Drake to follow up on the Pusha T beef.
So listen, as a hip-hop historian who loves hip-hop, I would love for you to respond.
Of course, we want to hear. We're dying
I did,
for it.
by the way.
You're the greatest.
By the way, I did, by the way.
Yeah,
you wrote the song.
I did, and I said terrible things.
Yeah, I said, I want you to read.
Maybe LeBron felt like Drake's plays were weak during the beef, which is why he allied with Kendrick. And he might be thinking that everything being said was just within the sport of rapping. Plus, we have to remember that LeBron has been repping the city of Los Angeles as he's been on the Lakers for about 5 years. With Kendrick being raised in Compton, California, he's most likely just repping the city. And if we're being honest, it wouldn't have been that serious in the real world. Definitely not like it is for LeBron on the basketball court.
I think LeBron fucks with Drake. He probably was low-key rooting for Drake during this battle, but he's not the guy who is just like, yo, Not Like Us drops, I can't dance to it. He probably just think it's a fire moment. He's thinking it's like, imagine that playoff series where he does the 3-1 comeback versus the Warriors. I think that's what he's thinking. Now, this is what I was saying about Drake with these friends that he has. Your friends are gonna see the forest from the trees. Yo, fuck the rap battle. He's calling my man's a pedophile.
Another theory is that LeBron might have sided with Kendrick because his wife, Savannah James, allegedly views Drake as a bad influence on him since Drake hasn't grown up from the party life and frivolous antics. This is something that Kendrick Lamar alluded to on Meet the Grams, his third diss track, where he said, "Hey LeBron, keep the family away," warning LeBron of Drake's alleged predatory behavior when it comes to women in their teens. He and LeBron just have a 2-year age gap. Yet, their lives couldn't be more different. LeBron has a family and 2 kids, one of which who was raised so well that he literally gets to play alongside his own father in the NBA. Meanwhile, Drake is stuck in this constant cycle of rotating from IG models, going to the same parties, and overall, not really growing or maturing much as a person. This also might be the reason why there's such a disconnect when talking to LeBron, cause nothing will make a man mature faster than responsibilities and the way of setting a good example.
There's memes of how he looked at LeBron with this "you my dad" look. How he looked at not Carl Anthony Towns, DeMarcus Cousins, the Kentucky picture. Like there's whole collages made how he behaved on the shop. This is maybe psychological, but it just appears that when the alphas come in, or when the money niggas come in a different example, you become who you are.
However, some basketball fans also believe that LeBron is doing all of this to sign a new player to the Lakers.
I think LeBron was actually using the Kendrick Lamar moment maybe as I don't know this to be true, but I think he was trying to get DeMar DeRozan to the Lakers. Because you remember around the same time that all that was going on, LeBron was taking a pay cut from the Lakers in order to
DeMar DeRozan
acquire an additional star.
To the Lakers? How did he get basketball?
I think he wanted DeMar DeRozan, so maybe he felt like if
I
go up to LA,
this is a cop
if I
out.
show the homie love, if I ingratiate myself in this LA culture, maybe it'll be an easier thing to get DeMar out here.
Personally, I feel this is somewhat unlikely since just showing up to the concert would have been enough to show support. Because LeBron was having the time of his life.
Where's LeBron James? You think he got to show up to a concert to get DeMar DeRozan
bars at Dot's
to come to a fucking...
It seemed like a little more than a new signing. But then there's also this outrageous take from DJ Academics, which claims that LeBron is somehow jealous of Drake's lifestyle.
Maybe LeBron is a little bit jealous of, yo, he's like me, but look at the lifestyle he's living. The jet, the women, out partying every time. I don't know. That, and I'm not saying jealous like you want that person to fail, but it's just like you're watching how this guy's moving, and you're like, you know how you have to move. LeBron is a family man, committed for how many 20 years. What y'all both in the same position, but that you look like he having a whole lot of fun. You, it's a little bit different, and not that that's bad either way. Maybe you were waiting for that to take it.
Although this seems like another Drake glazing session by Big Ack, it also ties into what I said earlier. Apart from being at the top in their respective industries, Drake and LeBron do not have much in common anymore. In fact, Steph and Kevin Durant act like much better friends to Drake than LeBron. And this could be because Drizzy and Bron's relationship has gone to the point where they are quote-unquote friends, simply because of the positions both of them occupy in their industries. LeBron probably didn't feel any personal obligation to Drake during this rap beef, since in his mind, he's taking part as a fan, which is why he finally responded with his own subliminal message to Drake, containing Drake's Nike OVO collab reading "Love You Forever" with an infinity symbol next to it. But if you want to hear more about Drake's sensitivity and where it stems from, you can click this 40-minute video that I'll put on the screen.
40 minutes. 40 minutes, I'm packing that shit up. I don't know. But this is a good I learned some stuff that I didn't know. Heard some stuff that I did know. But we're finna get the fuck out of here. That's what we finna do. We finna get the fuck out of here. We finna get the fuck out of here.